Good morning, my pack members all over the world. Today is Monday, November 10th, 2025. It is the 250th birthday of my beloved United States Marine Corps. Semper Fi to all leathernecks, past and present. Today, we have a special pet tale in store for you. This one's a deep dive into history. The fearless Doberman pinchers, the Corps' ghost dogs, who charged into the jungles and beaches of the South Pacific, sniffing out death traps and saving countless lives during the brutal island hopping campaign of World War II.
Welcome to the War Dog Sick Bay. I'm Lieutenant Putney, your veterinarian. Let me show you around.
Drawn from the Marine Corps Archives, National Park Service reports, and the first-hand memoir of Dr. William Putney, the vet who led them into battle, this is all facts. The year, 1942. The Empire of Japan had stormed across the Pacific like a tidal wave, seizing islands from Wake to Guadalcanal, turning coral atolls into fortress hells. The U.S. Marines were tasked with the island hopping grind, a leapfrog strategy to claw back territory, one blood-soaked beach at a time. But the jungle was a killer. Dense vines hid snipers. Volcanic caves swallowed platoons in ambushes. And booby traps, mines, tripwires, punji pits, they claimed more lives than the bullets did. Commanders needed an edge, something with a nose sharper than radar and loyalty fiercer than steel. Enter the dogs. It started at Camp Lejeune, North Carolina, where the Marine Corps War Dog program kicked off in 1942. Modeled after the Army's K-9 Corps, but tailored specifically for the Pacific Theater. The Corps put out a call through Dogs for Defense, a civilian outfit that begged, borrowed, and bought family pets. By 1943, the Doberman Pinscher Club of America had rallied nationwide, shipping crates of sleek, black and tan athletes, fearless, athletic, with coats that shrugged off jungle humidity. Why Dobermans? Their short hair beat the tropics' sweltering heat. Their build, 50 to 70 pounds of muscle, let them navigate tunnels and underbrush, and their senses? Unmatched. Ears perked for whispers of enemy patrols, noses that could scent a hidden bunker from 100 yards. The club's chairman, Richard C. Webster, and trainer Clyde A. Henderson, a Cleveland chemistry teacher moonlighting as a dog whisperer, by the way, handpicked and prepped them. Of the 1,000+ war dogs the Marines used, about 75% were purebred Dobermans. The rest, German Shepherds and a smattering of mutts tough enough to hack it. Training was no backyard fetch. At Camp Pendleton and Lejeune, handlers, mostly young Marines like PFC John Rawls, banded with their charges in 6-week boot camps. Dogs learned 3 roles: scouts to detect the enemy ahead, sentries to guard the camps, and messengers to dash through fire with ammo and orders. Scouts, like Doberman Butch, drilled on silent alerts, freezing stiff, growling low to signal danger close. Handlers praised them with meat scraps or belly rubs. Mistakes meant starting over because there was no room for error. By war's end, 549 dogs served overseas, but only 4 were too battle-scarred to return home. Proof these weren't killers bred for it. They were citizen soldiers, family pets turned warriors with big hearts as big as their bite. The devil dogs, or Teufelhunden, as the Germans in World War I nicknamed the Marines for their fierce fighting at Belleau Wood in France. They hit the beaches in 1943, but they truly shone in the Central Pacific Push, Tarawa, Saipan, Guam, Peleliu, Iwo Jima. Take Guam, July 1944, the second battle to retake America's territory from Japanese holdouts. The 3rd Marine Division and the 1st Provisional Brigade landed 60 dogs and 90 handlers from the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd War Dog platoons, mostly Dobermans under Lieutenant William Putney, the Corps' chief vet. Enemy defenses were nightmare fuel. 18,000 troops dug into caves, bunkers, and jungle thickets, lobbing grenades from hidden foxholes. Man. Marines advanced yard by yard, losing brothers to unseen fire. Enter the Dobermans. On D-Day +2, July 22nd, PFC Allen, Blackie Jacobson, and his Doberman scout Kurt led a patrol from the 22nd Marines into the jungle. Kurt, a 2-year-old powerhouse with cropped ears and a docked tail, froze 50 yards out. Body rigid, hackles up, a low rumble in his throat. Jacobson signaled halt. Seconds later, a hail of grenades exploded from concealed enemy positions. Kurt had spotted 500 enemy troops in ambush. Machine guns zeroed, mortars primed. The platoon wheeled, called artillery, and flanked the trap, turning a massacre into a rout. Kurt took shrapnel to the chest, but dragged himself back to Jacobson, who refused medevac until his partner was safe. That alert saved 250 Marines that day. Kurt earned a Purple Heart, one of only 2 dogs so honored, but died weeks later from the wounds. His grave anchors the National War Dog Cemetery on Guam, where 25 fellow Dobermans lie, killed in action, buried like the heroes they are. On Saipan, June 1944, Dobermans like Cappy cleared caves, alerting 2 snipers who were picking off Marines by the thousands. Handlers whispered commands, "Seek, seek," and the dogs plunged into brush, noses to the ground, uncovering booby traps that would have shredded the patrols. In Peleliu's Bloody Nose Ridge, scouts dodged flamethrowers to map Japanese artillery nests, buying time for the 1st Marine Division to push inland. In Iwo Jima, Doberman Butch, his handler Sergeant James Hurst's shadow, stood guard while Hurst snatched sleep amid Suribachi's ash. Across the campaign, over 100 islands, 100,000 plus enemies dead. These dogs logged 0 ambushes on units they scouted. Japanese troops, spooked by the silent black phantoms bursting through the vines, dubbed them ghost dogs, or worse, fueling night terrors that broke enemy morale. The toll was fierce. 25 Dobermans killed in action on Guam alone, out of 60 that landed. Many to grenades lobbed at their alerts. Handlers like Rolls mourned partners like family, carrying their collars home. Post-war, Putney fought bureaucracy to discharge the survivors to owners, not labs. Most reintegrated, tails wagging in backyards, battle fatigue fading in time. Today, the Corps honors them at Quantico's Museum and Guam Cemetery, where Kurt's statue stands eternal watch. Ears up, nose forward, a bronze echo of the breed that helped crack the Pacific. On this, the 250th birthday of the United States Marine Corps, we celebrate the war dogs who helped the Marine Corps win the battle in the South Pacific in World War II. Semper Fi.